This conference will now be recorded.
Once again, good evening to everyone. Hope my voice is audible to everyone. So, is there any disturbance in the voice? Is it the same problem is repeating as yesterday, or is it clear better than yesterday? Yeah, thank you for the response, ma. Thank you, guys. So, in the last class, we have been discussed about what are the process of digital marketing. If I want to start with my digital promotion or digital presence on the digital platforms, so we are going to follow certain things. So, when we are going to follow certain things, we should be able to know that what we are supposed to talk about. So, everyone knows that we can be able to talk about everything, but we should be able to be very clear, and we should be knowledgeable on the certain things, and we should be identified or should be known for the particular thing. So for that reason we have been created yesterday with an business avatar, that is a business profile of everyone. So I was very happy that most of them have been come up with the business avatar. So thank you for the responses. At the same time, I've just picked up a few of them randomly, and I will uh, we will talk about that. So I'll share my screen. Please confirm that the screen is whether it is visible to you all. Is that the screen is visible to you people?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Thank you. So I'll not go with the person's names. I'll just go with the business type informations what I've got it. So business name, we have it certain names. Good. So the unique names you have been brought it. So is there anyone who have been shared the information in that? Is there anyone who has shared the existing business details? So if it is yes, please let me know that. Or is it everything? It is imaginary. Everyone have come up with the imaginary or with a real business. So you can type it in case if it is a imaginary as imaginary. In case if it is a real business, type it as real. So let me see that how many of them already are running with the business and how many are planning for the business. The people who have been imagined and they have filled up the profile, they can type it as imaginary. The people who have a real business, they can type it as real. Good. So most of them have come up with imaginary business. Thank you for the responses. Yes. So you have come up with the unique names. Good. Then you have understood that what kind of a business it is all about. So yeah, it has been said as a service. So what kind of a service? So we should be very clear over here. So it could be pet care service. So let me change in these things. So yes. So everyone are clear with that. The next thing is you have been described about your business. Good. So some of them have come up with the 2 3 lines and some of them have come up with one line. Good. It is going to be like you are going to explain about the business. So what is the uniqueness you have brought it in your business comparatively to your competitors, so that you are supposed to give it in the business description. Good. Then business location. So I request that business location, in case if you are going to have it, one business location where you are going to operate the business to any part of the world. So one place. In case if you have it multiple branches of franchisees, So you can be able to add those locations. So few of them has added with their business location as a Bangalore or with a multiple also. So I've been also given with an Instagram as a business location. So we can say it as an online business. So you can specify it as an instead of from which through which platform you are going to do it. So that it is a later part. So we don't depend only on the particular platform. So we are going to use multiple platforms. So in this case, if your business is completely online, then you can keep it as an online location. Okay. The next thing is business service areas. So which are the places where you can be able to reach with your business. So all of them have been given with the local, that is a neighbor regions, and some of them as a pan India or all over India. So good. The next thing is business mail ID. So here, I think we have got a confusion. So as I said that business mail ID is not going to be our personal mail ID. So why it is personal mail ID means, see, when you are going to create a Gmail account, so whether it is going to ask any money for you to create an to create an email ID, is there any server it is going to ask you the money? Is it yes or no? When we are creating an mail ID, whether we are being asked for any money to be invested to create the email ID? No, right? So because it's a personal mail ID, so you have been given to share with the information with the text format, and you can be able to reach up the information to the particular mail ID. And when you are going to use it, the personal mail ID, so whenever you are going to receive the mails, you might have been seen in the inbox itself, there will be three types of labels. One is a general inbox, one is a promotional inbox, and another one is a social inbox. So like that, there will be three labeled inbox services you will be getting it. So you will be keep on getting the promotional mails. So you will be certain times we will be missing out with our real business mails. Okay, so for that reason, it is always suggested to have a business mail ID is nothing but the professional mail ID. So the professional mail ID, it will be on the chargeable basis, where the professional ID, if you want to create it, it should be with your business name. So most of them have given the business name at starting, then at the rate gmail.com. So that is a Gmail server you are given. So it should not be like that. I've just taken an example over here. Yes. So I have been visited to one of the company website, that is a Samsung.com. So here you can be able to see that there is an option as a email us. So if I'm going to send an email, to which email ID it is going to get reached. Okay. So when I tried with this, I was able to reach it to this screen. So can you find it? What is that mail ID they have been given? What is the mail ID? Can anyone observe this and please type it in the chat? What is that email ID it has been given by this company to get connected with? Yes, so support.india at samsung.com. So this is what I was expecting you to give it as your email ID. Okay, so now I'll just take it over here. So can anyone give this suggestion? What should be their email ID? Either you can unmute yourself and you can give the answer, or you can be put it in the chat also, no problem. So by taking this particular business mail ID, what you want to change it over here? So what can be given? So as of now, it is there as a oopsandfirst.care@gmail.com. So what do you want to change it as a business mail ID? So what could be a suggestion from you people to create it as a business mail ID? So I'll put it over in the chat box so that you can just go through and you can change it. Well, so as of now, this is the mail ID. Good. Again, I'm getting it as a support.aura@gmail.com. So that is what I don't want. That gmail.com, it should not be there. Yes. So Anvika, she has given the suggestion that support@bgdivskin.com. Sorry if I have been pronounced it wrongly. Yeah. So we can be able to give it in this way for oops and first instead of at the rate, and don't give it with the dot over here. So let us give it as either contact at the rate oopsandfirstcare.com. So this could be one suggestion. Then the same thing, I can change it. So since you have been said as it's a service center, so you can be able to give it as service at oopsandfirstcare.com. Yeah. So support.blr at oopsandfirst.com. Yes, that is also a good suggestion. So when do I use it as support.bangalore, support.karnataka, support.india? Means suppose if I have a services all over the globe, and in that India also it is one of it, or the region what we are going to talk. So if you are having a the support system for each region separately, in such instances you can be able to use it with the area wise. Support.bangalore means you are going to this particular mail ID is related only to the Bangalore audience. They can get connected to you and they can ask for the services or any kind of a support. Okay, if it is a very big business. If it is a normal business, then you can be able to ignore that. Okay. Yes, good. So thank you for the responses, and you have given your suggestions. That's nice. Fine. So here I'm going to change it to contact@oopsandfirstk.com. The next thing is the website address. Most of them they have been given with the right one. So www dot with your business name dot co dot com dot co or dot in. So like this, we have a different extensions. It all depends upon. So just a moment. Okay. So now these were our profile details. So now in what all the platforms we can be able to update this information. Yes. So now when we are going to say that the first process, what was the first process? We should be, can anyone let me know what is the process number one in digital marketing which we discussed in the yesterday's session? So do anyone remember with? Very good. So that is visibility. So how to be visible with our business information? So as we know that we can be able to be visible through the social media accounts, blogs, website, landing page, and getting registered our business through the local directories. Okay. Now, which are the way we can be able to get approach to the people at faster way? So either you should have a website or you should have one with social media account or both. It is going to be worked out for you. Now, when we are going to say that we want to get connected to the people, so through social media account also you can be able to do it, and also with the website. So when we are going to say it as a website, so it is not going to be at free of cost. We are supposed to pay with certain money on that, and we are supposed to buy the domain, buy the web hosting space, and then we have to publish our business page so that it is going to be visible on the search engines. So I can give you a suggestions that you can be able to display with your or be visible with your business with the Google platform itself, which is at a free of cost. So which is that? So there is a feature called Google My Business. So this is one of the free tool given by the Google, where you can be able to provide your business details and get listed on the Google search engine. So if anyone searches with your business details, so your profile it should be available to them. Okay. So you have to create with the Google business profile. Now, is that everyone have been logged in through the mobile or with the laptop? So please type it mobile, the people who have been logged in with mobile. Please type it laptop, the people who have been logged in through a laptop. Wow, good. So a lot of people are there with a laptop. Now, I just want to give you an opportunity to share with your screen so that you can be able to do it on live right now. You can try with the options so that any kind of the doubts or you are going to have a uh, any kind of information which you are not understood, you can be able to get clarified on the screen itself. So I want a person who can be ready to share their screen. I'll give you the permission to do that. So the person who is ready, please type it as me, and that person should have a laptop connection. That is a laptop device. So no worries, we are not going to have any of your personal details. So we are going to just share the screen, and we are going to use the Google My Business platform so that you can be able to do it on live now itself. So is there anyone? who can be able to share with your screen? Okay, fine. So at least I request you people to try it out from your side if you are going to do it right now. Okay. So let me log in with my Gmail account ID, the Google My Business profile. So log in with my email ID. Okay. So hope you are able to see my screen. Once I'm going to log in with my Gmail account ID, so it is going to get open with this screen. So can anyone let me know at least whether are you trying it now and are you getting the same screen or any other different screen? I'm getting the screen where I have to supposed to write my business name. Is there anyone trying? Good. Yes. So now you can be able to fill up with your business details over here. So the firstly we are going to type our business name. So let me take it as I've been use my okay. So I'll just use my business name as Digital Hara. So in case if the same name with the same name any other business has been registered and that has been created through the Google My Business account. So it will list out with all the names. So you can be able to see over here. Suppose if it is not there with the same name, okay, you can click on create a business with this name. Suppose if it is a very familiar name and you want to use the same name, so you can just add it with some prefix or suffix information so that it will get registered to your email ID with that business name. Okay, so let me click over here. So after giving that business name, I'll be asked to select with the business category and you have another opportunity to change your name if in case any spelling mistake is there. You can be able to change it later part, but still you can be able to change it immediately now if there is any spelling mistake. Now the business category. So let me give it as, so mine it is going to be on the, okay. So let me take it as marketing agency. So you can be able to see by giving with your keywords. So with whatever the type of category you have been written, okay. So relevant to that, you should be selecting it from the available list. You cannot be able to create of your own business type or business category. So you have to choose it which is relevant to it. Okay. And one more thing is, it is not that you are going to select with only one type of business over here. So a lot of times there will be a multiple types of services will be provided under the same business. So in that case, you can be able to add multiple business categories later part. Now you have to choose it, which is the primary business type. Okay, so let me choose it as marketing agency. So this is my business category. Okay, so is that everyone are trying who are trying they are able to get their category? Good. Yes. So the next thing is, click on next after selecting with the category you want. So do you want to add a location customers can visit like a shop or office? So that means, do you have it a physical store or an office where the people can come and visit you and they can contact you physically? In case if your business is an online business, in such instances you can be able to choose it as no. If it is an offline business where you have a physical location where you can be getting connected, in that case you can click on yes. Okay, so I'll make it as yes. So the people who are going to make it as no, they can do it. So in case if you don't want any particular location, that there is no office or there is no shop, directly I'm dealing it with online from my resident. So in that case you can be able to choose it as no option. Let me click on next. Since I have been chosen the there is a physical location, so it will ask you to verify with your address. So for the people who are not going to who are going to select it as a no, for them it may not ask the business address immediately, but it will ask you at later part for giving it as an point of contact address. Okay, so let me give it. You can add the address lines as many you wanted if you want to give it the full address. Okay, so I have given this basic information and click on next. Suppose in case if when you are going to add any information in that screen, you are having a option as a skip as well as next. So you can be able to skip it. Okay. But wherever it is mandatory, it will not allow you to skip it. It will ask you for next option. Okay. Now it is asking, is this is your business? So there are relevant named businesses to my location. So it is asking, is it any one of these businesses are related to your business or it is your business? So there is no any relevant business of mine. So I'll click on none of this and click on next. Now it is going to ask you for the location. So when you are going to be visible with your business information on the Google search engine, your location also will be updated on the Google Maps. So the directions, okay, you might have been seen when you are going to search for any information, you'll be able to see certain results with the word of ad and sort of result without word of ad. In between to this, there will be a list of addresses which will talk about with the location. So it will show the map, and also it will show three addresses of the nearby businesses with that particular services, where it will ask you for connect through call or connect through website or with the direction. Okay, so that informations are going to get generated through your Google My Business. Is that clear? So let me check, is that everyone are able to follow with? Is that everyone are clear till here? Are you people are finding it easy understanding? Good. Thank you for the responses. Yes. So now you can be able to move this balloon wherever it is, the location exactly where it is going to be. Okay. Where it is going to get located. Okay. So try not to keep it on any of the pond or lake. So be very careful when it is. So you can be able to move it with the exact location where it has been located. Okay, so like this you can be able to move it. The next, after specifying the location, click on next. Suppose if you have been taken it as an online business, it may not ask about the location, it may ask only with the address. Okay, the next thing is, do you provide deliveries or home and office visit? That is, you are going to have a delivery services or not. So do you send the people to their locations for the particular services? So if it is yes, you are providing the door delivery services, make it as yes. If it is not, you can keep it as no. If you want the people to come to your place and buy the product, in that case you can keep it as no. If you are ready to deliver the goods, you can make it as yes. Click on next. Then now we are supposed to select with service areas. So which are the places where you are ready to serve it? So this is what which I asked you in the business service areas. So here you can be able to give it the local address, the local area names. So for example, I can give it as a Kormangala. So I can be able to choose it in Kormangala. I can choose it with a particular blocks also. Okay. So in case if I want to make it all over Bangalore, I can be able to keep it as a Bangalore. So in case if it is all over Karnataka, I can give it as a Karnataka. Likewise, you can give it with India also. So you can give it the whole India also. Okay. And other countries if you wanted. So now what I'm going to do it is, I'm going to reach my services to the particular areas, and you can see here I am able to select multiple locations. Okay, so I can keep on adding, and I can remove also, I can edit it, right? So click on next. Now if you are able to see with an option with skip, so you can be able to give your contact number when they are going to search you on the internet or on the search engine, and if they are interested to get connected and have a services or product, then you can be able to give your contact number. Okay, so in case of if you are going to make it as an online business, it is mandatory you should give a contact number, because you're not having a shop also, at least you should be able to get verified through contact number that you are available, the business is real. Okay, so in my case I can be able to skip it because I have been chosen it as an offline business so that they can come to the location and they can get connected. And in case if you want to update the contact number, you can update it later. I'll show you how to edit with the details information what you have been given with. The next thing is get updates about your business. So in case if you are going to start with your business genuinely and you are running it activities on your Google My Business account, so the Google will start to send you few of the suggestions that there's now there is a changes in the location wise, or there are chances of changing with any of your content, so it may give you with a boost, or sometimes they may give it certain offers where you can be able to make use of it at the time of ads creation. So like that, if you want any updates given by the Google to your business activities, so you can make it as yes. If you don't want that alerts or notifications, you can keep it as no. Yes. So once you have been given with all your details, it is going to finally ask for you to verify your business. So be careful over here that if your business, whatever the information you are given till now, if it is real, genuine, the business is existing, yes, you can be able to go ahead with the verification process, and you are going to get a within 10 or 12 days, you are going to get one letter from the Google in which there will be an verification code. That verification code has to be entered so that it is going to be get verified. So once it is going to get verified, your business account is going to get verified, then the people can be able to see your business information on the search engine results. When anyone types with your business name or with your product name or anything related to your product or services, the content what you have created in the profile. So based on that, it can give a suggestion of your business page to the audience. So it will be on live. But in case if you don't have a real business, now everyone are with the imaginary business. So you can be able to verify it and you can be able to delete it later on if you want to take a chance. Otherwise, if you want to just view the options as of now, later part you want to make it on real, if you want to make it. In such instances, you can be able to go with verify later option. Okay, so what is the difference it is going to be there with verified business account and non-verified business account is the verified business account can be viewed on the search engine results. When anyone types with your relevant keywords on their search engine screen, your business information will be there in their list of results. Suppose if it is not verified, it is not going to be on live, but it will be saved in the Google. That means if you are going to share it, your business web page account link, only through that link they can be able to open the business page. Okay, so that is like a private, so you can be able to share the content through private link. Okay, so this is going to be the difference between the verified account and non-verified account. Suppose if it is found anything fake, so certain times they may be taking with the strict action that your mail account it is going to be get suspended. Okay, so be careful when you are going to make it as verify or not verifying. So that is nothing but verify later. So I'll click on verify later. So now after giving all our profile information, now it is asking what are the things you are going to highlight in your business. What is that services do you want to bring into the notice of your audience? So based on our category what I have selected, there are certain references they have given it so that I can be able to make use of it. So if I click on that option, it is going to be visible on my page. So it is going to act like a keyword for me. Okay. Otherwise, you can be able to manually type it with your type of services. Okay. So as of now, I'm going to skip it. Then next, we are going to add with working hours timing. So are you working on the particular time, your opening and closing time? So you can be able to give it over here. So if you are opened with your business 24 hours, so you can select it as 24 hours. That means you are supposed to give the round the clock the services. You cannot just take it as a 24 hours and you cannot make your customers to call you or get connected to your business but you are not responding. It should not happen like that. So whatever you are going to promise it over here, the same thing you are supposed to follow with. So if you are ready to serve 24 hours, give it. Otherwise, don't give like that. Be very specific with your information what you are going to share with. Okay, so let me give it example. If my business it is going to get started at 9, I'll type it as 09. And in case if my business it is going to shut down at 7 o'clock. So 7 means it is a 24-hour format. So you are supposed to give it as 19 hours. Okay, so it starts at 9 and it ends at 7. So you can be able to give the opening and closing timing like this. Now, in case if you are not going to run your business at one stretch, in between there will be a break. Okay. So in such instances, how you can be able to give the information. Now, I'm going to start my business in the morning at 9 a.m. Then I'm going to have a lunch break at 1 p.m. and again I'm going to resume at 2 p.m. So in that case, I have to choose it as add hours. So again, you are supposed to give it the second slot timings till 7. Okay. So either you can give it with the one stretch timing or you can be able to give it with multiple split timings. Okay. The same thing you are supposed to give it for all the business types. Okay. So let me choose it. So you can type the numbers so that instead of scrolling down. So we are open from 9. and closing at 7. And let us assume it that we are not working on Saturday, Sunday. So you can click on, you can keep it as closed. So click on next. So do you want a messaging services? Yes, by default it is available. You can click on next. Then you should write about your business description. So you can write it here, and there is a character limit up to 750 characters. So you should write it up to 750. But my suggestion is at least you should have a 200 to 300 characters about your business description. So it will talk about your business. Okay, so when you are going to talk about your own business, so the people will get connected to you if you are very clear with what you are serving to the society. Okay, so what is your business type, what you are going to do with, why it is best compared to any of your competitor. So all those things highlights you are going to bring it over here. Okay, then it is going to ask you for uploading the images about your business. So the common, what are the activities you do it in your workplace, so that you can be able to upload it. You can bring it up with your business team, so who are working in your uh, organization, who are working with the different department. If there is any uh, event or celebration has happened, so all those images you can be able to upload with. So this I will disable, and here it is asking you to claim your 20,000 free advertising credit. So as of now we will avoid with this. We will see with later part how we can be able to create the ads. So here it says whatever the changes we are going to bring now, editing things, so it is going to be get visible only when it is going to get verified with your account. Okay, so I'll click on continue. So here it says your business is not visible to customers because we are not been verified our business, not publicly visible. But we our business information, it is there on the internet, on the Google, but not on the live, on the search engine. Okay, fine. So how many of them have come to this screen by following with our steps? Is that anyone are doing with this process? Are you finding any difficulty? Please let me know. So how many of them are filling? Please type it as me. Very good. Very good. That's right. Good. So I'll just give you a 4 minutes of time. So 7:30 will get back. So till then, I just want everyone who are trying, please fill up with the necessary informations and come to that screen. Okay. So be in this screen. Thank you all for being online. So, is that everyone have got the screen, the Google My Business screen? Yeah, good. So, it is up to you how you can be able to verify if it is a real business, or you want to try it also, you can verify it. But the thing is, if you are going to keep it with the wrong informations, and it is going to make any kind of socially disturbance, so it will have an uh, they will take an strict action on the user account. Okay, so that one thing you have to be very careful with. So now, once you have been updated the information, so and you want to make any changes, so you can be able to go for edit profile option, and here you can be able to change with the information what you have been given before. Say I've been added my business name, I'm okay with this. Now the next thing is the business category had been selected as a marketing agencies. So I've been chosen only as a marketing agency. Suppose if I'm going to deal with another type of business services, that is a category, if I want to add it, I can click on add another category. So I can bring it. So I'll choose it as advertising agency also. So like this, as many type of categories are applicable to your business, so you can be able to add it over here. So I'll click on save. Okay. See, the primary it is going to be the marketing agency. With that, I also do with the advertising agencies. Okay. The next, description. So you can add the description. Do not leave anything empty. So please fill it up with certain information. Okay, I'll just put some random text over here. Okay, so let me keep it like this and save it. The next, what is your business opening date? So you can be able to give it. So business opening date. So let me assume it that I'm running this business from 2021 onwards, from January, from the first. Okay, so you can give it. So try to give it 1 year before and try to save it, so that it is going to be considered by the audience that the business is existing. Okay, so click on save, or you can give it today's date also, no problem, but it is mandatory to add with the opening date. Then contact number, then the website address. So here I don't have a website, but still I can be able to leave it blank, and I can be able to enter with. And when you are going to scroll down with the same screen, when it is going to ask about the opening hours, that is your working hours, so whatever we added before, so that has been displayed over here. If you want to make a changes, you can make the changes. Now there is one more option as a add special hours. That means, do you want to have any particular day and particular time as a special, So do you want to highlight it so that the people will be having a curiosity and they are going to get connected to you for that particular special hours? Okay, so you can specify the days. Okay, so generally it is going to be on the general holidays or the government holidays, what you are going to have it, the festival holidays dates. In case if you are having any very specific with your like business anniversary or your birthday, so you want to celebrate it with this business clients. So if you wanted anything like that, you can be able to personalize your date and you can be able to give it over here. Date and time also you can be able to give with it. Okay, so if you click on add date, it will allow you for the date as well as the timing. Okay, so you can add it. So I'll not add it, I'm going to remove it. So use this last three dots, click on it, and you can be able to remove the content which you do not want it. Okay, so I'll save this. That was special hours. The next thing is, so what is the highlights of your business? So what you are going to give it? Okay, so accessibility. So is that, do you have a wheelchair accessibility in your business premises? When you're saying that you have a physical location, so in that case you are going to have it. You are going to be asked, do you have the accessibility to the people who are going to use a wheelchair, so they can be able to use that particular instrument, or are you being provided with such type of facility? So you can be able to make it an highlight of your business. So a lot of people who will be with that particular kind of situation, they will be searching with this particular services. So if you have made it as yes, so your business information will be there on their results, right? So the same way you can be able to check with other options also from the business. So here one common option which you are going to find it. See, lot of options what you are seeing over here. If anyone is doing it along with me, so can you see that? Are you getting all these options what I am getting, or are you getting a different options, or are you getting it very less in number of options when it comes to the more options? Is it the same, or yes, good. One person is with same options. Is there anyone who is not getting all the options? There is one or two options only. Good. That's fine. Good. So sometimes in case if it is not going to show with all these options, okay, especially when you are going to choose it with an online business, you may not have these options. Okay, it all depends upon the category of the business what you have been chosen with. Based on that also it is going to show. Okay, then as I said, the online business and offline business option, if you have been chosen, in that cases it is going to show with the difference of the options. So but you are supposed to see that what are these options are meant for. Okay, so with any category you go, any options you may not have it same as here, but one common option you will have it is identify as women owned business. That means, do you want to tell to the world that this business is being run by an woman entrepreneur? Okay, there will be a lot of people who will be searching with the particular keyword woman entrepreneurs business. Okay, in such instances, even your business information will be there in their list. of results if you make this option as yes. Okay, so any doubt till here? Yeah, so thank you for being online. Yeah, have a request that where we can be able to get the recorded class session. Okay, so we will be sharing with the link. Is that SNS class sessions link was been shared with you people? I think yesterday also we had some issues with connectivity. No problem.
No,
So
sir.
yesterday is whatever the discussion we have been done, I have been shared it through the document itself. So there will be no issue over there. But today's session we will share it by tomorrow on your WhatsApp group itself. The link it will be shared to you people on the WhatsApp group, so you can be able to listen to that recorded session. Fine. So let me go back. So here, whatever the informations you feel it that it is mandatory information, I have to submit it. I have to give it. I have to highlight it. So make it option as a yes. If not required, then you can keep it as a no only. Okay. So you have to look into each and every option, and you can be able to provide it over here. Okay. So this was all about how you are going to edit your business profile. So like this you are being allowed to add the image related to your business logo or a poster or with your teammate images. So work in progress. So how the works will happen. So behind the scene, all those things you can be able to add it as an image. So which will be a kind of visibility or the activities happening on your business page, so that the search engine it is going to get optimized, and your business information will be made it listed in the top of the results. But these things will happen only when you are going to verify your account. Okay, then you can add with your products information, like you can add with your image of the product, then add with the services list, what are the services at what charges you are going to provide the service, you can be able to give it. Then your ad update, it is going to be related to your general update on every day, the postings you are going to do it. So if I want to keep alive with my business page, it is not that you are going to add an image or add an update related to your business once in a year, so that every anniversary day you are going to put a message. No, it should not happen like that. So it is a recommended or suggestion we can give it is, so on every 2 days or 3 days you are supposed to do some activities on your business profiles. It could be on any platforms. It is mandatory you should do certain changes or certain updates, so that it is going to keep your business on life. Okay, so it is mandatory. Then you can be able to create multiple businesses pages with the same email ID account. Now I've been logged in with my Gmail account ID, and I have been created with my Google My Business profile. Okay, so with that profile I've been created the business name as Digital Era. Now suppose if I have another business and I don't want to create it with any other new email ID. I want to maintain even that business page also with the same email ID. I want to log in with the same email ID and password, so that I should be able to see my all the business pages in the same screen. If it is like that, yes, you can be able to create the new business profile from here. Okay, so the same way how you have created the existing one, the same way you can be able to create with the new business profile. Okay, so the next thing is, in case if you want to give a permission to any of the person who can do the activities on behalf of you. So as I said, every 2 or 3 days you are supposed to do the activities. Let's assume it you are not able to do the activities, you are busy with many other things, you are not able to concentrate over here, but you cannot leave it also. In such instances you can keep a person or you can allocate a person to do the activities. But if I want to log into this profile, it is mandatory you should give your email ID and its password. No one is ready to give their email ID and its password, right? It's a confidential. So in such instances, I want other person to work on behalf of me, and also I don't want to give my user login details to them. But instead of that, I can give a access to another persons to their email ID, so that they can log into this account with their email ID and they can do the activities. So how do they do it? So in this three dots, if you click over here, you click on business profile settings. So here you will be able to see an option called managers. So you can be able to go to the managers, and you can see that by default your ID account, it is going to be considered as a primary owner. And if you want other person to have an access, click on add. Now you can give that person's email address, and you can give the access whether do you want that person to act like an owner. That means they can do anything, they can create the data, delete the data, edit the data. Okay, but in case if you don't want to give the complete access but only with certain things, then you can choose it that person as a manager. Okay, so you can give the email id for of that person and select the access type, owner or manager, and click on invite. So it is going to send one mail invitation through the mail. So they should open their Gmail account and they should click on that invitation accepted. So as soon as they are going to accept that invitation, you can be able to see that person's name and what is their type of access. So it is going to show just below to your account name. Okay, in such instances, they can be able to log into this account with their email ID and password to access my business account page. Is that clear, everyone, with this access option? If understood, type it as yes. If you have any doubt, please clarify it now. Good. Yes. The next thing is you can be able to remove your business profile. That means in case if you feel it that this business profile it is not been set it up really, and you want to create it one more profile so that you are not going to have a fake IDs, fake accounts. Okay. So in that case you can be able to remove that business profile itself permanently. Also you can be able to remove it. Okay, so these are the important things which you are supposed to take care when you are going to create a Google My Business profile. Okay, so try it out if possible. If any of your friends or relatives or any known people who are asking for their digital presence on the Google, if they want to bring their business details on the Google, so you can guide them to create such type of a Google My Business profile so that make them clear with all these details what they are supposed to add it with, and verify their business so that you are going to help them out to bring their business on search engine. Okay, so either you can do it at a free of cost also, or you can be able to charge also. So why the people, most of them learn the digital marketing is to make money out of it. Okay. But whatever you are going to learn it, so be very clear with that. So then implement it and help the people to bring their digital presentation. Is that clear, everyone? If you are clear, please type it as clear. If you have any doubt, it's your time. You can take it 2 minutes of time and you can ask any question if it is. Fine. So if there is no any doubt, so we can wind up for the day. So thank you all for attending the session. So hope you people were able to learn a new concept. So try to implement it. In case of any doubt, you can get back in the next session. Thank you all. Have a nice day.